Welcome to Super Smashbots Presents Mini Bracket Part 2 as we look at more fighters from our upcoming bracket challenge. I will also be filling out my bracket live on stream, so if you have not yet filled yours out either, make sure you do so. I think we're at 24, 25.
Do your better intro, G's. What a numpty, am I right?
God damn it. Of course, this boy just fucking coming in with his shenanigans. Better watch his back. He's gonna get darted tonight. Anyways, yeah, so we have a very fun fun mini bracket prepared. I'm getting my stuff. We're ramping up. What's a bracket? It's me, Al Bundy, here to sell you shoes. Ooh, I do need shoes. Shoes are needed. A hype train is incoming, guys. So I can't believe this hype train this early. Amazing. But yeah, so what's going on? If you resub, sub, whatever, put bits in, you might get a cool hype train emote. So choo choo, there we go. But anyways, we are T-minus 7 days out from the bracket challenge and the start of the House Cup. So this week I'll be dropping information about kind of what to expect, including things like points and stuff of that nature, and just kind of what challenges might be available and things. And be on the lookout, as Thursday we will be sorting the houses so in preparation for kickoff on Monday, and we might even put some preliminary stuff into the house chats for Monday's stream. The mods are probably like, what the fuck are you talking about? I will send you guys more details. We're gonna be ramping up and maybe starting like the bingo card or stuff like that. But I'll kind of get more stuff on that. I will ask mods who are here over the next couple days in the House Cup Google Sheet. Please look over I've started to sort folks based off of who I believe is gonna participate. TV3 with the resub. Hey, let's go. More hype train. But yeah, so we got a lot of fights to get into tonight. We got 7 fights coming up, so we should probably get right into it, folks. We hyping. We absolutely are. Keep up that smash train going. That sounds weird. Sounds a little weird. But so here are our fights for tonight. Oh, CPU7, he'll be later on when he faces off against the champs. That's a different stream. Yes, the hot tub time stream machine thing. Stream machine. Scooter, come on. Come on. You had everything. Come on. Smash train. Poundtown. Oh, I need to get my first fight up and running. I'm in the wrong thing, aren't I? I heard hot tub stream. Yeah, I would tell you right now, if it was a hot tub, if there was a hot tub, I would not be getting into it because holy shit. A lovely pair of stilettos. Ooh, he's a knight on the town of both murder and seduction. Anyways, we're gonna get right into this shit. Let's go. Don't want to skip any of these fights. We got some shit to get into. Oh, I need to pop out my stream, but thank you all so much for being here tonight, being a part of this. And also, if you have any questions about Smashbots, about House Cup stuff, I will do my best to make sure to get those answered. But we got some fights to get into. It is time for round 1. Much I love that Scooter is here. We're going to turn off the scoot cam. We do not want to skip this fight, so good luck to TV3 with Rosalina and Luma. Good luck to Zeke with Yoshi. Let's see how this goes. Let's go, Rosalina. TV3 says, well, we're not going to skip this battle. We're going to get right into it. Let me smash. It's time, folks. It is time. Enjoy. We're going to see lots of these fights over the next couple weeks as the bracket ramps up. We are on Spring Stadium. There are 3 items. That is the Super Mushroom, Superstar, and the Beam Sword. And Yoshi already going for a little bit of parp action. The Beam Sword is out, and Yoshi very cleverly picks it up. Again, the Spring Stadium is a very fun map, and I do expect parping, as always. Enjoy that clip. It is a fantastic clip. I like how you guys are sharing that brain cell and Very much appreciated. Scooter is really enjoying this action. Not really sure what is going on in that little cute brain of his. We do have Rosalina with a superstar. Gets a good up bop, an aerial bop right there on Yoshi. Another big, and now we have giant Snoo Rosalina on the map. Gotta love it. And going straight ham on Zeke's Yoshi. Bringing out the Luma as well. Luma can do some good distance attacks. Nice, perfect block right there, but unfortunately, ooh, a good attempt with the spring into the down B as well. Just eked that one out. Yes, exactly. Can Rosalina get that kill? She's in a good position right now. Again, there is no no damage modifiers. Giant Snoo. If you're not familiar with Futurama, get educated. Ooh, big slices by Yoshi. Look at the volume. Actually, I think it's just the volume online. I'm making potatoes. Hey, JB, you are here. You are here. Which means you will not win tonight. Is that correct? That is my understanding. Send taters, please. Much like Rosalina is attempting to send Yoshi off the map. Great recovery. Another giant Yoshi. Just a big bop. Oh, what a kill right there. Just give him a little tap with the magic wand. Harry Potter style. And Yoshi not happy with it. Going for some tail whip action. Again, Yoshi has big hit potential as well. Not boiling and mashing and sticking in a stew. I mean, that's what Yoshi wants to do with this harp action. Great beam sword right there. And then Rosalina goes after a giant dinosaur right there. Not afraid whatsoever. And there's a big boppa right there with a head butt, my friends. Strap in. This is going to be quite the... he's just a bigger target to hit. Exactly. That is one way to look at this. So while we enjoy a moment of this fight, I'm going to take a drink of some delicious sangria. Have a frosty beverage tonight, folks. Have an absolute frosty-ass beverage. Maybe not an ass beverage, but just a frosty one. Because it's hot out there. It's really fucking hot. You know where else is hot? This action. This is some in-your-face dinosaur on lady action, and that just got as awkward as it sounded in my head as it said coming out of my mouth. We're just going to keep moving right along. Don't tell me what kind of beverage to have at ass or otherwise. Exactly. But Yoshi turns it around on Rosalina. And that is putting T3 on the hot seat right there. Is Yoshi. Yoshi does get the superstar. Very smart. Rosalina's got to be very careful. Kind of blocking, dodging, dipping, and diving. They do a good job of, I think, managing that superstar and not getting themselves caught up too much in that. You know what? TV, don't have a frosty beverage. Just to have a lukewarm, flat soda. That's what you should have. Nah, I'm joking. Have whatever you want. Rosalina, give him the plink with that sword. Gotta get that kill. Oh, it takes an egg to the face, folks. Absolutely brutal. I would 100% agree with that, JB. That was just brutal. And the harp action into a kick. Rosalina struggling as Zeke's Yoshi is absolutely popping off. Flat room temps up, pop. You're a pop man. A popman. Yoshi really controlling this fight. There is an up A action right there, an up smash, and does kind of even things up. But Rosalina might not. Does she get back on the map? Oh! The absolute brutality. She was done for. But Yoshi said, nah, brah. I say when you die. That was when she died. But yes. Also, happy birthday to my mother-in-law. She celebrated her 70th birthday on July 4th, so wanted to shout that out as well. This way, Yoshi is my choice for bracket champ. Exactly. I forgot that was your choice for bracket champ. A good choice indeed. As a pretty nasty fight. Let's see, 4 minutes and 12 seconds. Not too bad. Yeah, it's cool. It's a cool shirt. I like it. It's nice. And I thought I would wear it for tonight. So, happy birthday to my mother-in-law. Or happy belated birthday. We did celebrate with her on Friday, so. Anyways, next up. Oh shit, I guess I need to get this. Manually do all this shit. Ugh. It's not a manual. It's Emmanuel. Dude, that's one of my favorite jokes. If you've never seen that joke, it's so good. I'm not even gonna no context, just I love that joke. It's so good. Anyways, good luck to Chewbacca, our reigning champ with Pichu, and Z-Beast with Daisy. This is going to be a pretty fantastic fight. I'm very excited for this. Chewbacca with an incredible run with Diddy Kong last week. Let's see if he can keep the magic happening with another kind of sleeper pick. Don't have a ton of stats on Pichu. In fact, I'm sure that we could probably see exactly how many fights if someone uses the exclamation point stats in the chat, so we can kind of learn a little bit about him. But they are both popping off, just going straight at each other, and then Pichu very smartly gets a hold of the superstar. And yeah, love the shoes. As a shoe salesman, I can tell a good pair. Nice. I mean, you gotta have good footwear. Gotta be supportive. You gotta have those. You know, you need those shit kickers, especially in here. Rank 63. Damn. A good little roll action right there, and Pichu is going ham on Daisy, which sounds really just a fun. That's a fun little thing to say. I don't know. Also, Scooter really enjoying these fights tonight. He is really locked in. Daisy very smartly picks up the superstar and then gets a little back kick aerial on that top platform there. A booty bump blast. Gotta love it. But great recovery by Pichu. Needs to get some hits in. Oh, another down smash right there. Into a... She pulls a bomb from under her blouse, folks. The bomb blouse. It's rare. It's so rare. But when it happens, we're all here for it. The predicted winner is Daisy in this. Interesting. Pichu needs to get a quick kill here. Fuck me. I mean, that was absolutely brutal. I don't actually know what the likelihood of pulling a bomb from under her blouse is. I'm pretty sure it's a pretty low statistic. Pichu really struggling. Needs that thunder to strike. Needs to catch a thunder wave or something, and instead gets absolutely home run batted with a beam sword. And get your brooms out, folks. We might be looking at a sweep here as Daisy, great grab right there, and a fully charged up smash into a booty bump that was perfectly deflected, but then a great toadstool counter right there. My gosh, what a mad lass we are seeing right here. The brooms, they are out. We don't know if they will be a bigger target. Is Pichu right now? Again, he should be able to do more damage right there. That is going to kill Daisy. And put your brooms away, folks. Put it away. Put them brooms away. Exactly. Let's see. Daisy has quite the uphill battle, or Pichu, sorry, has quite the uphill battle. Does very smartly pick up a superstar. And again, like I said, the AI just dodges and dodges and dodges when someone has that good charge attack right there. At 70% damage, though, in a very dangerous spot. Let's see what the beam sword does. A good kind of reversal right there by Pichu. And he needs a kill right here. He needs an absolute quick kill. He cannot. And there's a giant Peach on the map. He throws that, but then absolutely slams the fist right into some part of Pichu. And sorry to see it, JB. Daisy and Z-Beast are moving on. That was brutal. I guess maybe you should have been like looking away. Maybe that might have been the play, but no. Well, Daisy showed absolutely no mercy right there, and so we're going to see them in the next fight. We have a very spicy fight coming up. Two DLC bros in Min Min and Hero. Damn, they got wrecked. I'm not surprised. I mean, to be honest, like, Diddy Kong winning last week was such a cool moment. And Pichu started off very strong. I feel like they did, but Daisy just... That bomb-on blouse was crazy. Pichu is a little bit hard to use. I would agree with that. I think that Pichu is definitely one that requires a lot of, like, kind of... that a bomb has a 0.4% chance. That is insane. That is just... Yeah, that is almost diabolical that she was able to get that and also land it. Predict Min Min versus Hero. I think we all can kind of suss that one out. Someone should clip it. Absolutely agreed that someone should clip the bomb on blouse. Yeah. Let's see what can happen here. Can Min Min dethrone Hero and kind of put some speculations to suss on this lad, as he had an absolute destructive run last bracket. But already kind of getting some early hits in. Great maneuverability. Ooh, a good range attack right there, and we have a giant Min Min on the map as well. Another big bopper right there by Min Min. We haven't seen a ton of her, and she has got to be very, very careful right there. He does pick up the Superstar, which is quite nice. He does have his MP almost fully maxed out, which we know that when he does that, he does actually have the potential for just mega kill. Oh, he instead goes for a heal. What a mad lad. Rank 58. Hero and absolute dominant folk. And oh, a big charge blast from the back. I don't know where, from just across the map. Using that superstar or that super mushroom to full effect. Again, here we go though, folks. Good recovery right there by Min Min into another slice by Hero. And Min Min definitely struggling a little bit, trying to keep at range. That is the one thing that maybe she has a little bit of an advantage in here is that range attacks as well. Big bopper right there. Is she going to get the kill? Looks like she's going for a spike attempt. And he does not. He does not recover. So there is a kill, but Min Min definitely in a very, very dangerous spot right there. 177. Any damage she gets here is going to be bonus. Good up smash, but then kind of reverses by Hero. Gets on the platform, and Hero just gives a nice little slicey slice with the beam sword. Another beam sword slicey slice, and here it is. Hero, giant mode. Min Min not surviving that slice. There it is. And wasn't able to capitalize a ton on that. The MP is at 100. Let's see what he does end up using a fireball, but it does not work. He is going bang mode. We shall see what happens. He's charging up and everything. Giant Min Min on the map. Good dash attack right there. Let's see what will happen here. Min Min definitely in a little bit of a world of hurt right here. She needs that superstar. She does get it and does get a nice little up kick right there. And 73% Hero taking some damage here and there. He's got to manage his mana pool. Another big bop right there. I don't know if he loses mana when he does take a hit, which would be very sad, especially if I was playing him because I kind of suck. His super broken recovery right there, we saw that as well. Gotta love it. Min Min trying. Min Min really keeping her distance against him, and ooh, a good reversal. He was going for a spike kill right there, and wasn't able to get that off. Giant lad on the map. He misses his attack, but does get another big thunder blast off. Let's see. He's got something charged up. Something very scary. And there is a kill, and Min Min is down to her final life, but does pick up the superstar, which is very nice. And she needs a quick kill right here to end G-Vike's Hero. But we shall see. Roman with Min Min. Gotta love it. We don't see a ton of Min Min, so this is very, very exciting. And there is a kill. We have a 0-0 final fight here. Link's recovery animation. Oh, interesting. A little bop right there. Already Hero in a very dangerous spot, though. And a good down kick right there. And Min Min stringing as best as she can. She's got to be careful. Again, you do not want to get caught on the edge of these maps. Great job with the super mushroom, or the superstar. I have to pay more attention to it. That is actually really funny that is the case. What is he going to do? Hero definitely in a little bit of trouble right here. I don't know if he is the hero that G-Vike was looking for, but we shall see. He is at 100 MP. What is he going to do? He does go, and he does pick up the superstar, which was very smart. Should help him a little bit. The hookshot animation. Oh, yeah. Great down smash right there. Kind of a dash down attack. Great use of that. Giant Min Min on the map. Again, big hurt potential right there. Great throw with the beam sword. She is looking to charge up an attack right there and get him, but misses that. Misses that just barely. He has another bop and kind of doing some swing action with the sword, but he comes in with the sword as well. Are they going to go for the superstar? They do not. He does pick it up, though, which is absolute crazy chaoticness. What a close fight. I mean, it doesn't look it in the damage column, but it absolutely is. We know how powerful Hero is. And miss that. Oh, this could spell absolute disaster. There's a giant Hero on the map. Who's going to get this final kill? Hero or Min Min? There it is. It is an up kick, and Min Min has knocked out G-Vike's Hero, folks. What an absolute crazy fight that was. Wow, indeed, folks. Holy cow, that was edge of your seat action. I mean, 5 minutes on that fight. Shit the bed. What a good fight. So close the whole time. 100% agree. So close with that fight. But congratulations to Romans Minmin. You are moving on and putting a little sus on Hero. As I believe Hero is ranked like 3rd. And this is just what's so great about Smashbots. You just never fucking know. And I think incredible edge work because of her recovery. Yeah, her recovery was definitely key in that fight. Yeah, the stats is he is fourth, and I'm assuming are the stats 100% up to date? Stare. Opa. Is rank not one of them that I have? I don't know if exclamation point rank is a working one right now. But anyways, we're gonna get right into this next fight as we have Foofy's first time. They're up to date. Dang. Awesome. Oh, wait, are you both putting in the stats? What are you guys both like working on the stats together, or I don't know what's going on. But we have Foofy's with first time selection of Bayonetta, which hopefully we'll also get a bracket from Foofy's, but good luck. And Hubs with Lucario. Stare uses a spreadsheet, I extract them. Okay. So it has been up to date, which is fantastic. You guys are amazing. Thank you again so much for all that. Anyways, it is time. Let me smash. Here we go. Don't want to skip this fight. Good luck to Foofy's. I think they're up to date. And I am chill. And chill, that's all we need you to be. Is just chilly. Oh, the big mommy stompy from Bayonetta right there. You gotta love it. Gotta absolutely love that attack. Bayonetta has such a fun kit. But again, I think I went back and grabbed them. Alright, fair enough. But of course, Lucario, such a scary fighter because of how he gets more damage as he takes... he just dishes out more as he takes damage, which could be really brutal if he gets a star at the exact right moment. Both of them kind of utilizing this platform area. I don't know if maybe Bayonetta was trying to debate Lucario. Did not work. Giant Bayonetta on the map. Fun. Very fun. How's I think I'm not sure. I might need if there's ever a week, make sure you let me know if there's ever a week so I can make sure that like the footage is there. Anyways, Bayonetta, Lucario. Very close fight though, folks. Who picks up the beam sword, gives a little slicey slicer there, and giant Bayonetta on the map as well. That beam sword will cover so much distance when they are in giant mode, and just another slice right to the throat, and Lucario is down a stock, and Foofy's is in love a good dance battle. Exactly. I mean, Bayonetta looks fabulous in everything that she does, and Lucario, just such ninja vibes. Good little combo dash attack right there by Bayonetta, really working the platforms and everything. And Lucario struggling right here. He is going for a charge attack. Is he going to get that off? She absorbs it with her time shenanigans. I don't even know, but what madness is that? Lucario struggling, does get a kill right there. And Lucario seems to be very all or nothing. Either he pops off so well, or he just kind of like disappears into the night. Bayonetta has, I think, definitely had a bit of a resurgence. Always a fun fighter to see, and has had some really good fights and some really good turnouts. So I'm excited to see her again in the bracket challenge and going up against Rosalina. That'll be a fun fight. Good combo right there by Bayonetta. Another dash attack, shoving that boot right into Lucario's face. He is a giant lad though, and she dodges again with her time shenanigans. The dodges are absolutely crazy right now. Great work, and then into another dash. That might be a down smash. Or a down special. I'm not 100% certain if that is her dash attack or a down special. But it is fun to watch either way, and she is utilizing that very well. She comboed. Nice dash attempt right there. But instead, Lucario, even in things up, my gosh, you look away for a moment, and Lucario has just really taken off, and Bayonetta opts not to get the super mushroom right there, and instead takes a fistful of Lucario and is down to her final stock. She needs that super mushroom and does, and gets a 3-hit combo right there. And then an up smash with a big fisty, and Lucario is his final stock in another really close fight, folks. What craziness we are seeing tonight with these couple of fights. So good. So excited for the bracket. Back to 0-0 final stock. Exactly. This is what we can expect with the brackets and stuff like that. And I know that items are on, so there's a little bit of that, like, that kind of playing a factor in this. But Bayonetta absolutely owning. Again, Lucario, very much, he wants to be at this higher damage. We know that he's going to get more smash potential when he is at this higher thing. He does also have a super mushroom on. But look at that, such good. I think that was like 20 damage right there. But a good up B, up special by Bayonetta. And bringing out the guns to keep him at bay a little bit stuck. I like this group of items. Yeah, this group of items is very fun. Very, kind of evens things out. Oh, there it is! And Lucario has been defeated. And Hubs, sorry to see it, but Boofies, you are moving on to the next round. So congratulations on that. Damn it. I know. I mean, but can you be sad? I mean, it's Bayonetta. Boom. Exactly. And boom goes the dynamite. Oh, I need that fucking soundbite. That's one of my favorite soundbites, for sure. Alright, so next up we have Zeke with Yoshi. Very fun. Versus Z-Beast with a Daisy. Also very fun. Four minutes. Alright. So I'm also kind of like testing out and seeing how long these fights are taking. Like when we get into like the bracket challenge and stuff, those fights, like I expect them to take a fair amount of time and stuff like that. And so, but just kind of like trying to figure out. Predicted winner here is Daisy. I would have almost picked Yoshi for that. Interesting. But good luck to Zeke. Good luck to Z-Beast. Let me smash. Here we go. Scooter has definitely checked out of these fights, and that's perfectly fine. Oh, the stats and all the little prediction stuff, so fucking cool. So cool to just have that at our fingertips now. Let's see if Daisy can pull another bomb out of her blouse, or if Yoshi will harp his way into the final. Enjoying this little bop as well. Let me know if the audio needs to be cranked at all. I'm going to crank the audio just a little bit for you guys. Anyways, giant Daisy on the map, bringing out the turnips and then going sky high, going right after Yoshi. Does get a nice. I like how that platform is just a little bit lower, so that like if you are giant mode, you can still get like bopped on the face. Again, Daisy going straight after Yoshi, has the super mushroom. Sounds lovely. Aw, thanks. I'm glad it sounded good. Another giant Daisy on the map as well. The turnips are out. Goes for a counter move, but Yoshi does not bite. And here we go. Daisy's going for some spike edge ward action right there. Doesn't get off. Again, very hard to spike a Yoshi because he can pretty much... he has not invincibility frames, but he basically just has like no stun frames when he is in his recovery mode. It is, I think, almost impossible to spike him. A big booty bump right there in the air as well. She looked like she was going for a reversal booty bump and does get that off though. Running in with that sword. And instead takes an egg to the face. God, that is just a savage egg to the face. And then the parp is out and he misses his combo right there. But instead, eggs again. Eggs again. Oh, that was almost excellent. Oh, and then he misses the super mushroom. What a joker right there. And sucking up Daisy right there. So many eggs, folks. We egging out here. Exactly. Parp so hard. Great song. Parp so hard. Ooh, giant Yoshi Dino Man on the map. And a big kill right there. Big slice with the beam sword. Go on. I think I'm good. I think I'm just gonna just stop right there. And very smartly, Daisy does pick up the item, the super mushroom, and is trying to utilize that to get a kill right here. Does not. Yoshi being a tough lad. He is really sticking around for these fights. Ooh, a little bop right there as well. Is this a teaser fight? Does Yoshi fight Daisy in the first round of the bracket? I don't know if this is a matchup, but it might be. So Yoshi definitely showing off right here at 165% damage. We'll see exactly how that goes, though. Again, turnips are out. Going for some aerial action right there. Great attempt at a spike right there. Good up special into a booty bump. Bringing out the big turnip. Daisy using the spring as a backboard. Can't believe you're keeping the rest of your Smash Bros. Fanfic from us. Dude, I don't even know what fanfic I'm writing as we go. No, not first round. Oh, okay. I'm finally here, post happy dinner vibes. Have to be reminded I submitted a fighter. Aw, that's okay. Well, we're here and we're seeing how your fighter is doing. Currently on a little bit of the struggle bus with Yoshi, but finding her speed. But welcome in, Zeebs. Glad to have you here. We are seeing quite the fight. Oh, egg to the face. Another egg to the face. Another egg to the face. Oh, and a big miss with that, and a huge kill right there. Almost a 3-egg salad right there with Daisy as the main ingredient. Eggs on eggs on eggs. Daisy needs a quick kill. 69, always nice, folks. Floating around. Good booty bump. Little booty bump right there. Ooh, Yoshi, great recovery. Good roll into that. Oh, the tennis racket. She had it charged and Yoshi was like, hello? And here we go. Another almost 0-0 final stock. Very close. Goes for a counter, misses that. I love how Toad is just like, what the fuck am I gonna do? And it's like, Toad, hold my beer, hold my bomb. Turnip out. We are not seeing any bomb action. The 0.4% chance. Holy cow, that's crazy. Yeah, someone does need to fucking clip that. That was absolute poggers right there. The Yoshman just throwing eggs left, right, and center. Does pick up a super mushroom very smartly. Great shield right there. Gotta stay vigilant on your toes. You don't really want to take that damage while they got the super mushroom because it's just basically like free damage. Much like free real estate, which just isn't really a thing. Attempt to counter, but nothing was doing with that. Such a close fight. 4% damage separates them. There is a... Oh, another booty bump. Gotta love the booty bump. And Daisy going after the big mushroom right there. Can she get utilized there? She has a... Oh, Yoshi instead gets a big bop on her. And she does pick up the super mushroom, which is fantastic for her. Can Zeebs and Daisy hold on? Or will it be Zeke and Yoshi? Will it be a potential Zeke week? Or will Yoshi be left in the back seat or something? I don't even know. Giant Yoshi on the map. Gotta be so careful. Again, that big slice right there. Oh, a good down smash right there. Or down special, I think that might have been. That was not a down special. That was something, a crouch attack or something. The flying Yoshman. Exactly. Daisy, great recovery right there. Such a close fight. They're both in like one hit territory. And there's a great combo right there off the upper rafters. Another big booty bop right there. Is this all that he wrote? Nope. Yoshi very easily gets back up on the map. Who's going to get that giant? It is Daisy. And that is all she wrote for Yoshi. Congratulations, Z-Beast. You are moving on to the finals. Holy cow, folks. These are the fights that we can expect to see in the bracket challenge. Holy cow. Oh. Oh my god. How long was that fight? That fight had to have been 5 minutes. Almost 6 minutes. 3 stock, you son of a bitch. Oh my gosh. Okay. And in our next fight, we have Roman with Min Min and Foofies with Bayonetta. My gosh. Way to go, Zeebs. I mean, yes, you are moving on. It was epic. I mean, these fights are so good. I don't really mind that they're taking as long as they're taken. As long as you guys are enjoying them, I'm enjoying them. I mean, that was a hell of a good fight. Look at the damage given. 470% to 471. So close. It was absolutely epic, and congratulations, Z-Beast. You're moving on to the finals to fight either Roman's Min Min or Foofy's Bayonetta. So let me smash. Here we go. Let us goes. We do not want to skip this battle, folks. It is late. ladies' night. So we are gonna have a ladies' final, which is very exciting. With Daisy and either Bayonetta or Min Min. Again, Min Min needs to keep Bayonetta at distance. The gap closure right there by Bayonetta is going to be so crucial. He has some good dash attacks and stuff like that to close in, but Min Min is really keeping her at bay as well. The long legs of Bayonetta, good up attack right there. The predicted winner hit is Min Min. And by the way that this fight is starting, I would definitely say so. And there's a huge shot right there by Min Min. Bayonetta already at 105% damage. She's got to start running away. Kind of surprised, to be honest. I mean, I would be curious to see what their ranks are, where they are in rank comparison. But Min Min absolutely owning in this fight. She's coming off of a hero kill. She has just dethroned a 4th ranked fighter. She is excited to be here, folks. But Bayonetta, no, very familiar with these maps. So Min Min is ranked 58. I'd say probably Bayonetta's like, what, like maybe 79? Wow! I would not have pegged Bayonetta to be that far down the list. A big kick right there. Good recovery by Bayonetta. Again, though, struggling a bit early on in this fight. She is not getting the gap closure, and that is, I think, a huge factor here, is that Min Min has some really good range. Bayonetta is not a good fighter usually. Wow, way to shit on Bayonetta. I mean, she looks good doing whatever she's doing. But Min Min, again, just so good at this, like, range and everything, and really just owning. Smashbots is an exact science. 100% exact. There is no fallacy or faults to what we do whatsoever. Oh, a big kill right there, and get your brooms out, folks. Min Min was sick and tired of all these 0-0 5-minute fights. She wants to end this one quickly, and it is not looking so good for Fufi's Bayonetta. Absolutely nasty right there. Big slice and put your brooms away, folks. Bayonetta has quite the uphill battle. Let's see what she can do. She might have some confidence with having gotten a kill on Min. Look at her just dance around, though. Look at how fabulous she looks. She is like basically like Cher in her prime, and I know she's probably not like Cher in her prime, but just looking so fabulous. Great comboing right there. Min Min struggling a little bit. Big slap with the mommy stompy right there. And another slice. Oh, just dance around. Another good, I believe that is an up special attack right there. And I'm still looking for the fact that she has Link's animation, which is really, really funny that she does. Bayonetta, oh, big grab right there. She needs this, and she needs to do some serious work right there. Good reversal. Charging up the blast, but there were some invincibility frames right there. And missed that opportunity, but does pick up the super mushroom. Very smart. Needs to get a kill on Min Min here, folks. Keep reading in this big slap with the mommy stompy. I forgot about I keep gritting in the stairwell. That's such a good one too, though. And while we, oh god, the brutality there as I step away from the fight for just a moment. Holy cow, Min Min absolutely dominated. So Roman, you are moving on to the finals to face off against Daisy, ZB's Daisy. But again, like I said, thank you Fufis for participating. Great showing. Yeah, so we shall see as we have a very fun final with Min Min versus Daisy. Let's get a prediction going for that. I want to see the that's what I'm looking for. Predict Min Min Daisy. Let's do a prediction for Min Min and Daisy. So it is predicting Daisy to win this fight. We do not want to skip this fight whatsoever, but we're going to get a prediction going. Yeah, that's what I'd expect. Interesting. But we have our prediction running right now, so put some points in on this fight. Daisy with, or ZB's with Daisy, or Min Min Roman. Great. I love that this is the finals that we're seeing. Again, Min Min is someone who we don't get a ton of action with, and the same for Daisy. So, you know, very excited to see both these fighters. I'm curious to see what is... I've already forgotten what Daisy's stats are. She is ranked 40th. Okay. Again, we see actually Min Min has more matches than Daisy, but Daisy has a higher rank. I kind of would have actually, especially with how well Min Min. I mean, Min Min's just channeling. She is absolutely aura farming tonight, and I think that she is riding the high of killing a 4th ranked fighter. And Daisy, though, Daisy has had to put to bed an absolute beast in Yoshi. Pichu kind of handed Pichu the business. But yeah, so I see we got some points put in on this fight. 1K to 800. Checking on our resident Scooter, who's currently grooming himself. Alright, I'll give him a little bit of privacy. But yeah, as it winds down the waning seconds for this prediction, I mean, my prediction is probably actually, I think this is Min Min's night. I think Roman has selected a fighter that has ate their Wheaties, is ready for action. So that's kind of my prediction on this. So stats be damned. All right, here we go. It's time. Let me smash. Sorry, hold on just a second. Spilled just like itty bitty dot of sangria. Here be. Phyllostery, so much so. All right, BRB. All right, we're back. And I decided I didn't want to get that shirt super sweaty because that's all I do when I stream is get super sweaty. So change shirts. But anyways, it's the finals. Good luck to Z Beast. Good luck to Roman. Here we go. Let me smash it. My brain shut off there for a second. Shut off completely. I think it's hashtag Z week. We shall see. Last couldn't be 2 different princesses. Exactly. Wow, that is actually pretty cool that you ended up fighting 2 princesses. Welcome in, Z. Hope you're doing well. Min Min absolutely doesn't care about royalty and going hard in this fight already. Missing the Super Smash Star, and this instead gets a little up smash action from Daisy. Takes that, I don't even know where that hand ended up. I'm not going to worry about it too much. The beam sword is out, and it looks like she was going for maybe a little counter right there, throwing the toadstool under the bus. It goes for a big booty bump, but just slightly out of range of that, and big turnip action. Again, already Daisy in a very, very nasty spot. Again, Min Min really channeling. Has been aura farming all night, folks. And, but Daisy is not, she's bringing out her dukes. And she is doing what she can. And a big up smash right there. And dints the beam sword. uses the spring platform, and something happens and both of them take a wallop of damage, and Min Min with a nasty kill right there. Daisy coming in straight away with a down smash right there, an aerial attack right there. I'm sure I'm probably like messing up all the lingo and stuff like that. Either way, very smartly gets the super mushroom and has the beam sword. Needs to get this quick kill. Absolutely needs that quick kill right here. Takes up the super mushroom and then runs right into like a ball and chain attack by Min Min, who is just comboing right there, just walking forward and comboing. Absolutely the struggle bus Daisy is on right now. She needs to get on the hype train, not the struggle bus, but does not pick up the super mushroom. And that's all Daisy can do is just kind of run for her life right now as Min Min is going absolutely ham right here, folks. A crazy fight. And by that I mean a crazy brutal fight. Almost like, just Toad, please protect me. I don't know how to deal with this monster that has absolutely wrecked face tonight. And is not afraid of anything and is she wants the sweep. You can tell Min Min wants the sweep. She's got the sword out. She's got, the world is giving her these items. Like, just literally that item just dropped directly on her head. And Min Min runs off the map a little bit, which is big silliness right there. Needs a kill right there, and instead Daisy's the one who is down another peg, and we can get our brooms out again. I don't know if it's going to be for very long though, but Min Min absolutely channeling right now. Good recovery, gets back up on the map. Broom, broom, broom is what TV3 is saying. Another big bappa and a big grab right there by Min Min. Ooh, the big booty bump, but it does not kill. It would not kill. And another super mushroom, and Min Min, she's got it in her sights. She sees the broom slowly being raised into the air. The chance, broom, broom, sweep, sweep. I'm realizing that broom doesn't make any fucking sense, but sweep does. Come back down onto the platform, back down to reality. Oop, there goes gravity. Oop, there goes Daisy. Off the fucking map. Good job grabbing the super mushroom right there, or the superstar. Absolutely needed that. And it looks like Min Min is not getting back up on the map right there. And we can all put our brooms away, folks. But Min Min is not happy about it. She wanted that. She wanted that sweep. I know we were kind of all Min Min got betrayed by the platform. Absolutely did. Pogger's platform right there. And ooh, the big spike hit to the back. The chiropractor. Call the chiropractor, because that is all she wrote. She's gonna need some adjustments for sure. And probably file a life insurance claim and all that kind of stuff. But congratulations to Roman with Min Min. You are our weekly champ. Fantastic. What a fight that was. So fantastic. A brutal fight. Now, of course, we do still have one more fight. Roman Reigns, exactly. And 1.8k go to Chewbacca, who was 100% knowledgeable. I wrote all of those things that you're saying, Zeke. I love it, and I don't even know how to pronounce that. But again, congratulations. But yes, we do have CPU 7. All right. So let's see what CPU 7 is. I need to add some like scary music to this as well. Is it going to be another Queen Alencia? I don't know if we've seen Queen Alencia yet. The feared one rises. So Queen Alencia. Very scary. All right. Let's get back to our fight. Let's hop on out. Let's make sure that we've got some Sinitus Populusque Romanum. I think I just summoned a demon, guys. Not here for it. Spicy demons. Spirits on, CPU low. Random stage selection needs to be that one. Items are those items. Fantastic. Yeah, I summoned CPU 7. I love that. Team attack is off because we also know that breaks everything. I don't even know if that actually matters. I just summoned a demon. I'm here for it. I mean, you know, whatever. Like, if you summon a demon, you might as well be like, yo, how you doing, demon? What's going on in the world of demoniness? Demoniness? Demonology? I like how they... Okay, so... Not player 1. This is... Oh, I need to also... Skirt! Bom, bom, bom. There we go. Where's Daisy? Daisy, 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 Daisy. There you are. Daisy. Very fun. I do different, mostly dead languages. Why? Scooter's just knocking stuff off. And this is Min Min. And then, like I said, so Queen Alincia. Which one is Queen Alincia? It's blue and it has an... Oh man, this is gonna be nasty. So many yumps. There are so many yumps for CPU 7. This is great. The Romans abbreviated to SPQR and Roman legions carried it as their standard. I read that as Spyro. So they carried around Spyros. I don't know. Hey! Oh, yeah. Start with my shit. Little shit bag. It's evil! He's an evil cat! Anyways, let's see how CPU 7... This is going to be great because all of the... Now, he does actually have a little bit of a lighter ability, and so he can be killed. Like, it is a little bit easier to actually kill this lad. However, if you do actually get a superstar for him, not going to go so well. But you're going to see how yumpy this boy is, and it's fantastic. Min Min already at 152% damage. Oh, did that toad just fart? I'm not sure. Beyond to destroy all. We shall see. And there's a kill. Min Min is down a stock as well. A good bop by... they've got to work together. Look at this. Look at this comboing going on. You got to keep CPU 7 for being able to do anything. That is the only way, is getting him off the map and keeping him from doing anything. Great grab throw right there. But again, that PK fire is so damaging, so devastating. Scooter so in on this action right here. Such a good lad. Yes, look at the fight. Look at it. PK fire does not land against Giant Daisy. They have him at 50% damage, which is not too bad. They need that superstar, and they do get the superstar. So, fantastic right there. Ooh, big boppa right there. Min Min goes for dash attack. Again, doing 2 to 3% damage per. Absolutely nasty. But again, Daisy still at 3 stocks, though, folks. At 213%, and that is all she wrote. As the superstar CPU 7 comes out with a nasty super art and a big bop and stuff. You know, I'm just gonna put this shit down and just have a little bit of sangria. And watch the fight. That is CPU 7 off the map. He is going to recover. It looks like he does use that recovery. Look at that floatiness. That led, oh, big slice with the sword. But again, Min Min, and there is a kill, and they have knocked CPU 7 down, and I don't think he's gonna like that very much. But they are doing their best against this lad. Absolutely, it is Ladies' Night for sure. I mean, getting any stock off of CPU 7 is pretty damn impressive. Hey, look at how many jumps he has. This lad. He typically doesn't like that. Well, no, he doesn't. But maybe he's enjoying Ladies' Night. Maybe he's like, you know what? I need to impress them by like not being so CPU 7. but he's a look at all the jumps he's got. Look at that. Oh, he just baited her so hardcore right there. Oh, that was an absolute brutal moment for Min Min. You hate to see it almost. Almost. Ooh, a good down kick right there. And CPU 7 at 42% damage. Again, like I said, we know that when he's at these sort of low, these damages, like there is potentially he get. Oh God, Daisy just disappeared into the ether. Oh, this is bad. Very, very brutal. Oh, look at that. He is going. Absolutely going for it. He is targeting Daisy right now. Ooh, a nice alley-oop right there. Big booty reflects. I'm not even sure. The rainbow is out, folks. Both of them doing their best, doing what they can against CPU 7. 65 and a kill is pretty darn impressive. But it might not be enough. Either way, they are... It is impressive what's happening here, folks. Sorry, I'm just enjoying the fight at this point. I'm just sitting here kind of chilling, knocking back, and... Sorry if anyone's doing audio only for this. I completely forgot to talk about the fight. But can Daisy and Min Min take another stock off of CPU 7? He was almost at 100% damage, which is really, really impressive, I'll be honest. And sure, they might. They have him in a little bit of a dangerous spot right there. But then again, Daisy, 184% damage, very, very dangerous. One bop, one whiff of CPU 7's breath, and she is gonzo. And he does have a superstar, and there's a kill, and Min Min is next. He has her in his sights. He is going straight after the giant mushroom. He does get bopped in the back. Min Min using those ranged attacks very, very well, and does pick up the superstar, which is very, very helpful. We shall see. Oh, she does recover. Was almost debated by that platform right there. Big bopper right there, and that is a kill, and they have Deaths down to one final life. Very impressive showing by these ladies tonight. And Min Min doing the best that she can. This is probably the best showing that we have seen since the CPU 7 upgrade. Let's see he can get, yes, he does get back on the map very easily right there. And that is all she wrote. In a 2v1 as well, yeah. It is very impressive, but CPU 7 closed the deal, sealed it. She knocked out the platform to ensure that he'd get spiked. Nice. I love those 1000 IQ plays. It was absolutely so close. Yeah, a great fight. A great fight. So again, congratulations to Roman with Min Min. You are our weekly champ. The star is a really helpful item, especially in CPU 7. Was so damn close. Look at how much damage he put out though. 1400 damage. That is crazy. That is crazy. Now, we will be back next week with the start of our bracket challenge. Before that though, I need to fill out my bracket. So I'm going to do that right now. I will jump on in to the... I'm going to jump on into the VC. So if TV3 or Stair want to join and talk shit on my bracket, they're more than welcome to.